Welcome to in this video. Today I'm gonna discuss the retirement tour of John Cena. I posted yesterday that I'm gonna do a quick review of the retirement tour of John Cena. Obviously, everyone knew that John Cena retired from professional wrestling and WWE yesterday. So I'm gonna quick view what he had in this year, because from when he announced that from last year, I think when John Cena finally announced his retirement tour gonna happen this year, I think people were so intrigued to see what's in store for the 17th-time champion in his last year in WWE. But in this video I'm gonna cover a little bit of from his 1 year plan of his retirement tour, but I'm gonna skip all of the legacy he left behind in those years in WWE. But I'm gonna start with that John Cena has finally wrestled his last wrestling match yesterday at Saturday Night main event against Gunther. Gunther obviously submitted him. Cena finally tapped out. He did it only his 4th time in his career. He had obviously a pretty worst run. Everything I think didn't go as planned, but I think that some of us will judge because some of it are well, I think against Randy Orton, against CM Punk, against AJ Styles were the most good matches he left us this year. But certainly every fan will agree that he had a pretty worst run this year. Everything was looking on to him because the professional wrestling has been evolved with him, for him. He has done everything incredible what happened in there. Everyone was literally a fan of it. Everyone who wore his shirt and came to the stadiums to watch his matches. I think he will maybe continue to do an ambassador part and gonna continue his movies in his Hollywood career. But certainly the curtains have come down. I think he wrote the final piece of his professional wrestling career last night. I think pretty well. So sad and disappointed it didn't go well for him, but it could have been a good or interesting way to finish it. I think he started the year with this mind. He wanted a heel turn, but I think some of us think that The Rock and Travis Scott really cost him that really. But up to that, I think everything was really fire of our emotions were carried this year for his matches. And this is why everything's supposed to be ending this way. He left a quite good impression. Maybe everybody in the staffs, to the locker room, to his fans, everybody had a good impression on his wrestling days. He maybe deserved a better run, but I think unfortunately the company he was studying back in his days and haven't evolved so much and now in his words. This is why I think John better needed a good run better need a good opponent in his final night at wrestling. Everybody was looking up to him. Cena probably really wanted to do more days. Like he asked to do only 36 days, but he wanted to do 226 days in this year in his retirement tour. But he obviously really in his honesty he has been disappointed also because of the lack of good matches and dates. He really frustrated me. Maybe I think that's why he really didn't give all the way. He quite really tapped out. I think some fans of first will think so, but I think WWE is really didn't do anything to him for him. I think the fans are disappointed, but fans are really obviously happy because he left a quite good impression. The good matches, the the good charisma, the persona, the really hardworking, the impression, the optimism, the enthusiasm he has in wrestling. He did it all over the years, and I think everyone who is wrestling has really been happy from that, and I think Cena will have a good career in the movies from now on. I think he will be just as in the backstage or off screen, but I think if I have to do some pretty quick matches in this year of his retirement tour, but I'm gonna do some. And by the looks of Cena's retirement submission, I think people fairly get to understand in the future really why he submitted and why he didn't want to continue as the part of the wrestling anymore. He done his work and duty along the years. I think this is so sad. Really. I think this is so really shocking, really upsetting. Everyone is really feeling not well about his retirement. I think this is a bro to the pro wrestling, I think. And the most interesting thing that he really elevated others, elevated other young athletes and wrestlers, and the really crowd, especially the kids and young grown-ups who came to his matches looking up to him in the stadiums and on the episode matches. I think that was the really main reason for him, the main things he wanted. Obviously he needed a better opportunity and opponents in this year. Like I saw that he had a pretty decent match against Randy Orton. He had a decent match against CM Punk. He did have a incredible match against AJ Styles at Crown. I think that those were the most memorable of few. I think and I think the other ones are really trash. I think I have to point that the Cody Rhodes match at SummerSlam was really interesting as well, good as well, more than the WrestleMania one. I think that was really probably was garbage. I think overall, I think really really shocked and really didn't feel so well from Cena's retirement match last night. I think we all will miss him, obviously. think we saw what ovation he had after a post-match of his retirement match. I think we would have wanted him to continue, but he wouldn't because he's physical and everybody the company is building. I think that's why he scored it up there. I think he dropped his armband and shoes in the ring to announce his fully retirement. I think that's why everyone is talking about it. I think the fans are really disappointed and saddened by it. Everyone will miss him. So I think the most ones, in case I tell you that were the Brock Lesnar ones, I think it really got wasted. And other like tag team match at Money in the Bank and others matches where it was really unnecessary. Should have really got him more dates as well. I think this is left a poor impression from the fans and the negativity. But I think John Cena is a very, very incredible, good man and a wrestler in the business, I think. So this is for me now on, but I'm gonna miss John Cena's matches from now on. If he wrestles in Raw, SmackDown, or VLS, we would be happy. But I think he has retired now. He needs to do other work as well from now on. So that's it for me now. I'm gonna do some reviews from other topics and titles. May the never seen 17th champion may have a credible career ahead and other things. I think he really let 17-time champions are really worth it. Everyone liked it, and other accomplishments really enjoyed it. But he had a really he was really pissed off by the fans from early days, was his prime days, but that was really neither doesn't matter now. Like he has really revolutionized himself. I think this is for me. In this video, I'm gonna drop you everything on the next video from other things, but I cover you the John Cena retirement video. In this video, I was so optimistic about it. Hopefully, goodbye. And with respect, I can finally say this: there will be never a great man and a great wrestler like John Cena ever.